4 players who are really going for it. We're back in action, everyone. Tune in to see who will advance to the finals. Next time on
Inanimate Insanity.
Hits, but I can't wait to see them live at the resort.
All I wanna do is go to a party. Yep, my personal favorite still. Wait a second, you're not even done with the other season.
Whatever. Multitasking is kind of my strong suit.
Meanwhile, Fan, you're truly a big fan of the show, but you've often made mistakes even within your own research. Like light bulb shattering 6 times by season 2, episode 7. I think the #1 fan of Inanimate Insanity would know that she actually shattered 7 times, not to mention an 8th time in episode 13, which you actually caused.
Get ready to stay here for a while.
Yeah, let me stop you right there. I'm not staying. I don't need a second creepy location spent in isolation with a mysterious disembodied speaker voice. This is bringing up some memories.
Yay, more room for me.
Well, I guess you don't have to stay. If you, don't want another chance, you can leave on the rowboat then. That does sound like a cool story, though.
It was! Alright, before I go, it all started when I had this nightmare, right? It was really abstract and black and white and cinematic and...
Well, of course. Do you think you could just answer a few questions first?
Like, why are you doing 2 seasons at once?
What? You've never believed in me! You made a whole personality out of it! It's always been you who...
Now I know how you'd react if I said that.
Fine. All I wanna do is go to a party. A party, yeah.
I have to comply or I might get sued again.
Well, thank you for that very carefully crafted observation, but I am not relying on otherworldly forces again. It's not worth it.
Well, maybe it is, especially when some people have had a bad history of protecting eggs.
Of course. The answer's been right in front of me all along. It's time you teams disarrange.
Water!
Dr. Fizz!
What?
I know the recipe said flour, but I thought, maybe one was too few, so I got flowers!
Like, who's this guest anyway?
A terrifying, pointy-headed authority figure who could end my show for good. I built him up in my head forever, craving only his approval. I always feared he would come. And his name is Ballpoint Pen!
Oh. Thought it might have been someone else.
Sometimes we block out the memories most painful to us. Not that I know anything about that.
It wasn't easy, especially since, well, not too long ago, we went through another loss. And we know that they can never come back to us, which is when we realized maybe you could give us someone to care for again.
Good morrow, potential new viewers. The special television episode of I is about to begin.
Not interested.
Greetings! Is this me phone speaking?
Depends. Are you with Meeple or any of its affiliates?
Nope.
Yeah, or OJ still managing me like we're back at the hotel.
And lest we forget the latest wacky nonsense from Lightbulb. That was her name, right?
This is a horrible idea.
Yeah, almost as horrible as one of Lightbulb's, right?
Paintbrush, please, I'm just trying to give you the support you've always needed. Meanwhile, all Lightbulb ever gave you was a hard time with her leaps in logic.
And the courage to start taking those leaps.
You're right. She did give you more. I should have remembered. She gave you that cute crab that you left at the hotel since concerts are too loud for him, right? Oh, what was his name?
Cabby.
No, I'm Cabby. That much I can remember without looking. I'm sorry. I know this. Here.
New assistant.
No. You're a well-intentioned, complete train wreck who wants to help, but can barely seem to do anything right, which sounds just like the kind of assistant I'd be stuck with.
Paintbrush, I could never replace your real partner.
I'm coming, Baxter.
Anniversary special! Woo! Been looking forward to this one.
Ah, the real historic milestone, being rudely interrupted by my assistant. How nostalgic.
Nichols' first best friend. It's all in here. And it seems the two were separated because
Balloon went rogue on them.
You five have officially made it to the second stage, the Gladstonian Glacier. You may recognize this from the premiere of our second season,
where baseball is right now.
You and baseball know that better than any of us.
We just had no idea that Balloon was the reason for your separation. And all of a sudden, you two are just buddy-buddy?
Well, baseball always wanted us to get along, and if I had just listened, maybe things could have been different.
And you're willing to bank your entire game on that? And the person that voted you out severed you from your best friend.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Shame on me.
This one was funny. And then there's us. You, me, baseball, suitcase. We really rocked it, huh? Remember when we were all in that maze and you set off that trap that turned us all into icicles?
I thought you hated that.
It didn't feel good, but the past is the past. We laugh it off and we don't let it keep us down.
You okay, bud?
I thought I saw. She would have hated this.
Huh?
Suitcase. Her, baseball, us two. You're making it feel all warm and fuzzy, but it sucked.
There were rough times, but, for the most part...
Suitcase stood up for me. She was the only one strong enough to fight back against you. You'd always make us feel awful for no good reason. And I'm not going to let you erase thinking everything's hunky-dory just makes everything build up and explode, okay? I never wanted to work with you again.
If you didn't want to make things better, why'd you spend all day acting like they were?
I don't know, it keeps things easy. With Silver and Candle, with you.
I get it, I sucked. But guess what? People wouldn't have avoided you if you didn't try manipulating everyone to get your way when we all first met. The difference is, I'm trying to make things feel better. Not like we can do anything about it now.
You can say sorry.
What? Suitcase?
Nickel!
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. When someone like you, who doesn't like most people, wanted to hang out with me, it was exciting. I don't want to lose that.
Don't do this.
Huh?
You just said you don't want to be my friend, and then you keep stringing me along? I never know if it's the real you or the fake you. And that's always been my problem. It's always been Balloon. And I'm done with it.
Good luck at the vote tonight.
Oh!
Just fish.
I've let you down.
Yes, but what did you expect? Someone to just carelessly leave behind a knife?
I mean, I've done it. Just to call back to Knife, Season 2, I abandoned it all. You wouldn't get it.
Hey, wait! If you let us in, you can borrow some of my flowers for your dish.
And he does it yet again.
You spent so long tormenting me, bringing me down. What did I do to you to deserve that?
Balloon, none of this is your fault. It's mine, completely. I was honestly just scared to be manipulated, to fall for your old tricks, so I put a wall up, sure, but that fear transformed into something I didn't even recognize. I was awful to you, and I'm genuinely, really sorry. I'm not that same person anymore, but you don't owe me forgiveness. I totally understand.
Zine. Wait, why are my lips so tingly?
Oh, yeah. Is it just me, or is it getting hot down here?
Wait, Blueberry? You said you used oat flour, and grapes, when under intense heat, become raisins.
So?
You dance! It's an oatmeal raisin cookie, aka the #1 contributor towards global warming.
climate change.
Eating forever.
Don't you mean for cheddar? Get it? Because we're playing for money, aka cheddar. The fact that I'm cheese is incidental.
Oh, Cheesy, we've shared so many laughs together.
But we can't share the win.
Cheesy, no!
You've already done so much for me, Balloon, and I'm not just saying that to inflate your ego.
I hope one day you learn to stop hitting yourself for others' amusement.
Me too. Thanks, Balloon. I'm so glad we connected. Your social game sure is strong. Seek me!
Your final challenge is to stop me from killing myself.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?